Hi, my name is Akiva Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm focuses primarily on family law. Please subscribe to our channel for interesting information in that regard. A lot of times we're asked with respect to a legal separation, do I need a lawyer to get one? That's a very interesting question because for a divorce or for a legal separation, it's not the kind of thing that the law mandates representation. There are certain areas of the law where the law says you got to have a lawyer, like if you're, charged with a felony. If you can't get a lawyer, the court will appoint one for you. It's rare that the court will allow somebody in that serious crime to represent themselves. It's almost unheard of. But a divorce is not like that. A legal separation is not like that. You want to represent yourself, God bless you. It's a better question, though. Not can I represent myself, but should I represent myself? Because if you think about it, you could put a blindfold on and you could drive right up I-75 and maybe you'll get to where you're going without killing yourself or hitting someone. It's possible. But odds are there's going to be carnage from that effort. To some degree, going into a divorce or separation without a lawyer is like driving blindfold. More likely than not, it's going to be a disaster. You don't know the court rules. You don't know the local rules. You don't know the rules of evidence. A lot of times clients will call me up and they'll say, I was thinking we should do this. What do you think? And I'll tell them, I'm glad you called me because while I understand that that's your instinct to do that, it's a terrible idea from the standpoint of the law and it won't play well with the courts. And they always say, oh, Mr. Coleman, thanks for telling me. We didn't know. People's instinct on how to handle the law oftentimes it ends up being the exact opposite of what they should do. It's very counterintuitive because the law it requires expertise. The law is very detailed in what has to be done and how and all of these things. So I can't imagine anybody taking on a complicated proceeding where you're dividing up assets and liabilities, you're allocating debts, you're dealing with custody, parenting time, support, if you don't know how to do that. You might as well go in and pull your own teeth. You could do that. If you have a toothache, you can go into the garage, grab a wrench, and pull out your teeth. But you know what? You should go to a dentist because he knows what he's doing and you do not. It's the same thing here. These are matters that you should certainly have legal representation for. They're the kind of things that people think, oh, I'll save myself thousands of dollars if I do this myself. But you'll probably more likely than not cause thousands of more dollars of mess, aggravation, and then you'll have to hire a lawyer to clean up that mess. So I know sometimes there's sticker shock in these things. I know that in divorces and legal separations, it's not like child college tuition that you save up for 18 years and you're prepared for it. Sometimes it comes about with no notice. Sometimes people aren't expecting that this will happen to them and they haven't saved all that money. They don't have a war chest to deal with. But at the same time, you've got to realize that there's nothing more important than making sure that your rights are protected. Because, if your support, for example, is so much as $100 more a month than it's supposed to be, it's $1,200 a year, over a period of 18 years, you're looking at $20,000. It's a lot of money to throw out the window. So that's just a small example of how things can go very bad. It's very important to have quality representation. If you're in that situation and you feel like you want to talk to somebody about that, get a better sense of where you should be and what the specifics are of the cost, of course, call today and we'll be glad to give you information in that regard.